I'm Cindy, owner and head treasure hunter for Spark of Vintage. Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here with us, welcome. We're very excited that you're here with us. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for all of your support. We've had an exciting year already, and I know there's lots of adventures ahead. Today, I have a local thrift for you from my local thrift store. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I do really well with a couple of my local thrift stores. So I found some interesting treasures, a very eclectic mix. So I'm glad you're here. So sit back. We have some exciting announcements at the end of the video, so I hope you'll stay with us for that. So again, welcome to Spark of Vintage, and let's get started. So our first category of items are going to be what I would consider the more quirky items that I found this week at my local thrift store. I want to start first with this happy little patina brass frog. So he's got his little mouth open, he's got his little arms out. He's an excellent garden piece, but he weighs quite a bit. He does still have the India stamp on the bottom. He's about 4 inches tall, but he's just delightful. So I thought I would share him with you right off the bat because I think it's an interesting way to kick off today. Another one of the more interesting items that I found was this glass blue airplane. Now the interesting thing about this piece is I thought, what a cute little blue piece. It's glass, it's an airplane, it'd be a cute little item to add to my booth. But when I did some research on it, I realized that it's actually uranium glass. And how do we know that? We know that by using a black light flashlight. And as you can see, and it might be a little bright in here, but as you put the black light on there, you will see the uranium turn almost like a pinkish rose color. You might have seen other uranium glass that goes from like a clear glass or even a light green into almost like a nuclear green. So it's a little bright in here today, but I will post some pictures of the difference with the black light with the uranium glass. So when you're out thrifting and you see people with little flashlights in your hand, that's what they're looking for. They're shining this little black light to try to find uranium glass or Vaseline glass because they're very collectible. A couple of other interesting pottery or glassware items that I found was this 1970s Fitz and Floyd vase. Now it has the F&F stamp. That's their early pottery stamp. It is impressed and not just printed on. But as you can see, there's an adorable little character coming out of this zipper. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I did research and there were a whole series of characters that were falling out of the zipper, in the zipper, male and female characters. So just an interesting little vase. It was in beautiful shape, but I just thought that character was hysterical. So he'll be coming to my eBay shop as well. What other items did we find here? Oh, yes. I have so much on the table to share with you. This I picked up actually for myself, for my booth. This is from the Ashland collection. So if you have a Michaels near you, you know they come out with some really nice reproduction pieces. I thought this would be great in my booth to put my business cards in. So I'll still tag it for sale because I'm a big proponent of if it's in the booth, it should be for sale. But I thought as long as it lasts, it would be adorable to put my business cards in. So another interesting piece that I found that I'm just fascinated with the whole idea of fortune telling and gypsy caravans and all of that spooky stuff, but is this beautiful John Anton England fortune teller teacup. So this would be for reading tea leaves. It's really kind of cool. It's got the stamp on the back. It's got amazing graphics on there. This is fine bone china. It came together, perfect condition. The reading or the saying on it says, "Perchance this cup will show it thee. What's thy fortune like to see?" So super cool. I love this. This will also be in my eBay shop as well at Spark of Vintage. I did hit the Goodwill bins in Ocala, but I only found one item because they were primarily a book and clothing store outlet. But I did find this one little miscellaneous piece of Italian pottery. It's stamped on the inside from Ethan Allen. There is an item number on there. But this would be a gelatin mold, an aspic mold. It does have a drilled hole in it with a way to hang it. So these could be decorative. I have seen people use them as planters, but they don't have any drainage, so I don't know how good they are for that. But it is a vintage Ethan Allen piece, and this will also be coming to my eBay site as well. So moving on to more glassware, I found this beautiful set of vintage Anchor Hocking kind of quilted amber glasses. So actually I found a set of 6, but when I got them home and kind of shined my flashlight on them while I was cleaning them, I realized one of them did have a hairline crack. So I will be posting them online as a set of 4, plus a bonus one, because what am I going to do with the 5th glass? So I'm happy to give it to my buyer for free when that happens sometimes. I also found a couple of really awesome vintage rocks glasses. So if you know, bar culture and vintage glasses are really popular. These, you can tell they're vintage because the bottom is super heavy for kind of anchoring the glass. Again, I'll hold up a little bit of the white paper behind there. This says Wallace and Son Hair and Whisker, Old Reliable. And then this one is the Vin Vitae, or Wine is Life. So really beautiful. Again, these will be up as a pair on my eBay shop, but I just love the old gold and 22 karat gold and black embossed glasses that you sometimes can find. They're getting harder and harder to find because they're very collectible, but it was fun to be able to find a couple of those together. I also found this clear glass. I just thought this was a beautiful little vanity top bowl, perfect for storage with your cotton balls, your hairpins, your barrettes, your scrunchies, whatever the kids are into now. But it's from KIG. It has that depression glass look to it, and it's also what they call the oyster and pearl design. So if you can see those little tiny kind of pearls there, it's really a beautiful little piece. I grabbed it just for the aesthetic value of it because I just thought it would make a beautiful vanity piece as well. And then also moving along with other glassware, as I've shared with you before, whether we're in season or out of season for the holidays, we're always looking for holiday items in the thrift stores. And I found a set of 8 of these vintage, I'd probably say 70s, maybe 80s. Kind of has a Courier and Ives theme. I'll hold them together so you can kind of get a whole shot of what the whole scene looks like. But we have the sleigh with the trees. I love the snowfall coming down across all the glass, the little red house with the wreath on the door in the background. So the cool thing about these kind of glasses is when you look in, you can actually see the back of it too. So it's kind of a 360 look. I found a set of 8 of these, which was very exciting. And these will also be coming to my eBay store as well. So since we were talking about drinkware glasses, let's talk a little bit about bottles. So this set one here is from Wheaton, New Jersey. You can see it's stamped on the bottom. It is what they call the Paul Revere bottle. You can see that it's a beautiful blue. It is actually shaped like a house, has a little eagle stamp on the back, and it has Paul Revere riding his way out to notify everyone that the British are coming. Super beautiful blue glass. When you hold it up to the light, you can really see the beauty of this bottle. So I thought that was a lot of fun. I think I got that for like $1. And then this other piece here is from 1973. It is the Stagecoach Run. So it looks like a specialty bottle that was made just for this event in New York. It lists out all the original stops that the original Stagecoach would run between, let's see, New York City, New Jersey, Newark, all the way up to Philadelphia. It is stamped by the original maker. Let's see here, I don't have my glasses on, but it is a handmade glass from South Jersey Glass. So as you can see, it's beautiful, well crafted, no chips, just such a gorgeous color. And I rarely find purple glassware. So I thought that that was a really interesting find as well. So speaking of beautiful glassware, I did also find this hand-painted Fenton vase. So we have a little bit of the bounce from the ring light here, but as you can see, it's hands painted, hand signed by the designer. Let's see, D. Frederick. It is painted with the florals on both sides. It again is that quilted pattern with those beautiful fluted edges. This will be coming to my booth at Not on Main in Dunedin, Florida. I have a glass case there, and I think this is the home where it needs to be. Another beautiful glass piece that I found, which isn't high-end or expensive. It's an old Avon piece, but I just love the shape of these hands. So this is a great little catch-all tray. It's kind of Victorian. You can see the lace. But how sweet would this be to drop your little items in here, or even have it on your desk, put your paper clips or anything fun on here. I just think it's a beautiful little piece, again, from old school Avon days. So let's see what else we've got. These two beautiful Irish coffee mugs, they have a gorgeous seaside look to them. They're from Ortogari, Japan. My apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly, but both cups do have the silver seal. Again, they have this beautiful kind of northeastern serene with the lighthouse and the seagulls on it and the beautiful seaside. As you can see, it goes all the way around the cup. These mugs always sell well for me because they're so beautifully handcrafted and well made. So those will be coming to my eBay site as well. I also found a beautiful set of 4 Scottish pottery mugs. So these are the Wild Scottish Botanicals. The pottery company is Dune Ceramics of Scotland. All of them are stamped on the back, impressed. So I have 2 of the thistle, or I would say maybe Queen Anne's lace. Not great as botanicals, but then also 2 of these as well. So again, 4 beautiful Scottish mugs, pottery mugs, handmade. They have that great mid-century modern look. So those will be coming to my eBay site as well. And then one more unique pottery set that I found were these super cool Tom Chamberlain crabs. They're little bowls. You can serve crab in them. It is stoneware, so it is bakeable. Super adorable. I think this is a girl because it has little pink feet, and then this one is our boy. So I'm going to think of it that way. You think of it however you would like. But again, stamped, impressed stamped from Tom Chamberlain. I think they're adorable. You know, I'm in Florida and this kind of stuff always goes super well. So we'll be looking to have these in our booth as well as Not on Main, because we are a beach community and we love these kind of things. These next pieces are what I would consider thrifters just live for. It's the reason why we thrift, is to find those pieces that are priced low. Maybe the shop doesn't know what they have, and they give us an opportunity to make a pretty good profit if our buyers are interested. These beautiful plates, this basket weave, open basket weave, I'll hold it up just a little bit so you can see the detail. These are from Wedgwood. Now this is a really old Wedgwood imprint. It is embossed, it is numbered. I actually found a set of 2 that were under a huge stack of dishes. These are actually quite valuable. When I did some research on them, I realized they were museum pieces. They are in private collections. Some of them predate the Victorian era. I'm not sure of the dating on mine, but I know it was super exciting to be able to find them. I saw the Wedgwood name, and I know you can't go wrong with Wedgwood no matter what century it's from. So these will be up on my eBay site as well. A really exciting find that I found at a really good price because they just thought it was miscellaneous dishes. So we love that when that happens as thrifters, right? Another exciting thing that happened for me was I found an entire set of Rosenthal china at the thrift store, unharmed. It was in stacks of just regular dishes, but believe it or not, this beautiful Rosenthal, now this is German china. This is kind of has like an open weave, so it has a little of that kind of mid-century modern. These are all hand painted, a beautiful spout. Just love the shape of this teapot. So I'm going to show you a few of the pieces because I was just stunned that it survived. You know, sometimes at thrift stores they can be a little brutal on the items. I also found the cream and sugar. It has such like an urchin look to it, right? Like a little sea urchin. I just love the curves. I love the handles. So again, beautiful pieces in this set. I also found the gravy boat. So this is the attached underplate, which is also a sign of really high-end china. Cup and saucers. I found 8 of them. Again, the beautiful handle, the beautiful saucer. Now, sometimes when you're out thrifting, you might find saucers, and sometimes you might find little bread and butter plates or side plates. So always look for that little groove in there. If you don't see it there, it's usually a bread and butter or a small dessert plate. I also found berry bowls to go with it, little side berry bowls for sauces or berries. And then I didn't haul those out, but I also found 12 plates, 12 bread and butter plates, 12 salad plates. So it was quite a tremendous haul that I got for a really good price. So that was a super exciting find. Now this beautiful set is from Arsberg, and this is also German as well. You can see the pieces are all individually numbered on this one. But I love this kind of atomic retro blue and white. I think it still works today. You will see some knockoff pieces. There are other companies that have tried to kind of mimic this pattern, but this is the original style. So again, a gravy bowl with the underplate attached. I also found a vegetable bowl. So again, even if you had all white serving or even the Rosenthal china that we just looked at, nice accessory pieces to add a pop of color. And then I also found the plates. I just think these are fun. There was part of me that was tempted to keep these, but I am really hard on my plates and cups. Yeah, I kind of toss and bash. So I thought, no, let these go to someone who loves them. So the last 3 items in our thrift haul today are going to be wood items. And if you know from my previous video, I'm always looking for beautiful pieces of wood items, either to thrift or to oil and restore back to their original beauty. I'm always on the lookout for these beautiful little chests. Now these are from Lane. If you're familiar with the Hope chest that, you know, in the 50s, my mom got one. I have it. I restored it. I do a lot of storage with it, but they're always cedar lined. A lot of times brides got them filled with linens and blankets and things to help them start their marriage. And there is a couple of stories out there about these. This is an advertising piece from a store in Arizona. I do have a couple as well from Pennsylvania. They did come with a lock and key. I don't have the key for this one, but they still make really interesting collectible items. So I grabbed this one for sure. It was like $3. So I grabbed this. Another wood piece that I got, I could not pass up, was this beautiful hand-painted plate. It's got a little bit of a riser to it. This was only $2.50. I could not paint this myself for $2.50 just in the time that it took. So it is not artist signed, but I just thought it was spectacular. I'm going to do a little seal of Big Top on it in order to protect it, because I think this is a stunning piece, beautiful pop of color, lots of strawberries, and we love that over at Collins Street Junction in Plant City because we are the strawberry capital of the world. So look for this coming to Collins Street Junction as well. And then finally, this humongous tray. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, I found the beautiful rattan one from Pampered Chef. This one has riveted handles. I believe that they're brass. It also has a groove in the bottom. Now this tells me it probably was a tabletop, or what we call a butler's table, meaning this sat on a stand. You put your items on here, and when you were ready to serve or clean your items, you could just lift it off the table and take it into the kitchen. I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to do this because I love the wood. It's in good condition, but I may do a beautiful set of transfers and then reseal it after I treat the wood. So again, another super fine and it's really heavy, that I was excited about. Well, that was a super exciting thrift haul, and I have more for you in the next couple of weeks because we were able to go thrifting in the Jacksonville, Ocala, and Gainesville area. So I found some beautiful collectibles there, as well as another trip to my local thrift store and found some extremely high-end pieces that I could not believe were there. So stick around for those in future videos. So a couple of our updates. First thing that's super exciting is I will be expanding my space at Not on Main in Dunedin, Florida. So we'll be moving, in addition to the glass case, we'll be moving into a brand new expanded booth at the end of August. So as of September 1st, you'll be seeing us in full bloom, not only at Collins Street Junction in Plant City, but also at Not on Main in Dunedin, Florida. So we'll be sharing videos and showing you what it takes to flip a brand new booth and to move in the weeks to come. Another exciting thing that's happening is I'm going to be going live at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights now on Whatnot. Whatnot is what I would consider, it's kind of like a Zoom meeting meets eBay on steroids. It's a live action auction, I guess I should say, where we are live in the moment with you. We're showing you the items as we sell them. We're giving you up close views. You can buy in bundles. It is incredible and it's a lot of fun. And my friend Sandra from our Sonnets Garden Bloom creative group hooked me into this last week, and I think it is going to be super exciting. New subscribers to Whatnot also get a $15 free credit. So if you're interested in that, ping me in the comments. I'd be happy to send you a code to give you $15 to get started. I've already spent 11 of mine in the first day, so there are some cool things out there, and you probably know a lot of the makers that are out there as well. But it's a fast-paced, in-the-moment kind of way to share your items with your audience and just kind of give them an up-close and much better look at them in the moment than maybe you could do through photographs on a website. So again, thank you so much for being with us. We have so many exciting things coming this summer. We're getting already for the holiday season coming up in just a few weeks. I can't even believe it. We're doing lots of makes. We'll have some shows coming up in the fall. So we'll keep you posted on everything. And again, just cannot thank you enough for your support. Thank you enough for following, liking, subscribing, and your comments always help because we want to be sure to offer you the content that you're looking for when you tune into the videos. So again, from Spark of Vintage, I want to thank you so much for being here. And as always, happy thrifting.